morning, guys. So if you guys hopefully watched my last video, I showed you guys how to create your own meal plan on myfitnesspal, how to go about inputting all your food into making your meals. I'm going to go ahead and do my full day of eating, filming all of those meals that I showed you guys today. Just quick, this is Vanilla Dreamer jewelry. She sent me these cute little necklaces that you can just wear like all day. And this shirt was in a box of stuff my mom was gonna throw away at home, so I have no idea where it's from. It's probably like 8 years old, and I'm surprised that it still fits. So I normally take this guy in the morning, isotonics, and I will put the link in the description below. I like having my multivitamin in a powder form. So you pour a capful into here. Oop, focus. But I know how much that is, and that usually comes out to just about like filling the bottom of this little powder thing. And if you consume your vitamins in powder form, it just absorbs in the body better because it doesn't have to break down from the pill form. And I usually have a digestive enzyme. This is best taken with food or directly after food, but I'm going to just put it in here and I eat right away, right after. Bodybuilding.com sent us a multi-core, which probably has just the amount of vitamins and everything that I need, but it has a fish oil. Come on, why doesn't it focus? Fish oil, vitamin D, vitamin C, and I always take a vitamin C supplement, but this has it inside already, along with my multivitamin, so just making sure I get all my vitamins. That's what this comes with. And I've told you guys this in the past, I usually almost always take my PE Science Norcadrine every morning. Focus. But today is a high carb day and I'm not doing cardio this morning, so I'm not going to take that. I'm going to save my fat burner for just my workout. Next meal that I'm having, it's a Fit Seafoods turkey and green chili quesadilla, and I showed you guys yesterday my fats are going to be at 36 today, which is low, but I'm doing a high carb day and usually my fats are a little higher on my low carb days. I actually have to only have 3/4 of a serving of this meal because it's kind of high fat, but I really wanted to eat it, so I'm gonna weigh it out and do 0.75 of this whole entire thing just to show you guys, like, you don't have to always have the exact serving size that you plan or that is already planned for you. So it should be 8.8 ounces and 0.75 is going to be 6.6 ounces. And someone asked me on one of my last YouTube videos, I showed you guys this spiralizer for zucchini, and someone asked me to show you how to use it. So I planned 200 grams of zucchini. I'm just gonna do it spiralized in the skillet for a little while and then put a little tomato sauce on top of it. It's pretty easy, it's just vegetables, but it kind of is like fake pasta for when you're dieting. All you really have to do is take the zucchini and put it in here, stick it in the hole, and you just kind of like turn it and it comes out like so. Pretty cool, huh? I think you can get this at Target, you can get it on Amazon. So you guys know that I love Trader Joe's. I got this pizza sauce. Trader Joe's pizza sauce, these are the macros on it. It's, you can't read it, but it's 7 carb, 0 fat, 2 protein for 63 grams. So I'm just gonna do half a serving, so it'll be 31 grams or whatever, which really isn't that much. So it's not that much, but it is enough. And I'll mix that in and throw this in a pan quick. And there you have it. Probably the least aesthetic meal you've ever seen, but it is delicious, I assure you. I'm gonna go ahead and make my post-workout meal. I like to have my oatmeal pre-made, so, because I like putting it in the fridge for a little while, that's why. Sorry, I'm like, me and Lily are getting ready to go to Target. I'm really excited, but she's on her way back, so I'm making this now. I'm putting cauliflower in the blender, 6 ounces. This is how I make my cauliflower oatmeal. I have this in a recipe somewhere else in another vlog, but not everybody watches every single vlog that I've ever made. So here is another time I'm making them. Alright. So I just blended that raw. It just makes a really nice texture. It's kind of like ricey, but similar texture to oatmeal, just cold. And I like to cook my oatmeal and then put it in the fridge for an hour or two and make sure it's like cold, and it just helps the flavors blend together. And I really like the texture when it's cold as opposed to when it's hot. It's a little bit more gooey and mushy, and when it's cold it's just more thick. Trying to use descriptive words to describe food is not my forte. No macros left behind. If you guys have never tried my oatmeal before, it's really good. I've had this bag of oatmeal for quite a while now. It's pretty big. But you can make your own flavors of oatmeal, and I think I made like cookie dough donut flavor or something. It's so good. It's just like regular oats, but they just blend the flavors in for you, and all the macros are already on there, don't worry. So I just topped the cauliflower with some oatmeal. I'm gonna put a little water in here just so I can easily blend the two together. And then I'm just gonna cook this in the microwave for 30 seconds just so these get blended together a little bit better than they already are. I think this step is slightly pointless, but I do it anyway. And then after this is cooked together, I guess you could say, I will add in an egg white. And adding in the egg white just makes it much more thick, and it helps kind of cook the whole mixture together so it's really like thick and connected. I really like my oatmeal to be thick and not mushy and watery. So the egg white cooked in the microwave, or you can just like put this whole mixture into a skillet and cook it that way, but I noticed that it gets really stuck to the pan that way, and I'd rather just cook it in the bowl that I'm already going to eat it out of in the microwave. So I'll put that in the microwave for a minute and a half, and I'll stir it every 30 seconds. Alright, this is all... Whoa, that's good. I just lost some. Just trying to show you guys I'm losing all my gains. Wow, am I like a fitness douchebag by saying that? Adding in select protein, your favorite flavor, to this mixture makes it essentially the most delicious meal on the planet. I did a half a scoop of the peanut butter cup PE Science, and now I'm just mixing it into this mixture, and it's like nice and thick. It's so good. And you can add some, like, if you don't have protein macros left, you can add some like cinnamon and stevia to this. I have 35 grams of frozen blueberries that I'm putting on this. So I showed you guys this in my grocery haul video, Trader Joe's frozen blueberries. Can you see? Focus. Focus. Don't focus. Okay. Texture is key here. The frozen blueberries like melt into the hot oatmeal. So good. So again, the point of the cauliflower is that you get like so much volume out of it. It's insane. This is like a very large bowl of oatmeal, and you normally wouldn't get this much volume and this like thick of a texture of a food if you just did like plain oatmeal. So mixing cauliflower in is key. Lily and I are at Target getting Christmas stuff to decorate. Lily, show YouTube what you're getting. No, you do. Wait, show. A for me, L for Lily, and an L for Lucy. Yay! We don't like these. We're gonna get the other ones. These are pretty ornaments. Yes! Yeah. The one of us.
Yeah, the one of us.
2015. Do the circle. Oh wait, no, maybe not. What? They were kind of really bad. Oh, that'll fit perfect.
Yay.
And we also said we weren't shopping for ourselves, but I got some joggers. Lily got a sweater. We suck. Okay. Target. You're welcome. Target is the shit. Anyways, I'm like really behind on my food, so I'm gonna make my salad and show you guys. So I'm doing 3 cups of spring mix. I'm gonna do tomatoes. So I have pre-cooked chicken. I cooked this chicken in the crock pot. I told you guys in my grocery haul video that I cook my chicken in the crock pot. I'll cook it on high for 4 hours or low for 8 hours. Either way, you can like pull it apart and it's shredded. Okay, I have all this chicken cooking here. Don't knock this until you try it. I'm gonna try to do this with one hand. Wow, this is terrible. And there's a shell. Alright. Let's spread the yolk over the chicken. Mix it all together. I swear to God this is good, guys. It tastes like chicken nuggets. So while that's cooking, I'm going to show you guys a little like dressing trick that I like to do. I have a little Tupperware thing of my mixture of my dressings. So I have Trader Joe's champagne vinegar. It's just 2 carbs for 30 grams. Regular honey mustard, which is 1 carb. I will mix like 1 serving of this with 3 servings of this or so. I'll mix those together and it makes a really, really good salad dressing. And then I just have, sweet potatoes pre-cooked. I'm gonna weigh out 150 grams. I know everyone says that they're supposed to weigh your potatoes and your meat raw and not cooked, but I just track everything as cooked. I've always done it that way, so the more consistent that you are, you don't have to be as accurate if you do things the same way every single time. So that's what I do, that's what I've always done. I don't really care if it's strong enough. I also really like adding this to salad. It makes it like a little sweeter because it's the kettle corn seasoning. And I will put that on my potatoes as well. Alright guys, so I just got back from the gym and I have a little story to tell you, kind of exciting. Not that exciting, but it's exciting for me and it kind of like is gonna help you guys learn a good lesson. I've actually been having a kind of a rough week. I don't really like sharing my problems with like prep and stuff just because if there's an issue I usually want to like fix it before I share it with you guys. Especially when I could be just kind of like overreacting, over emotional. I don't want to like make a fuss about anything if it's not actually a problem yet. And it was. I'll tell you guys in probably the next vlog. I'll explain everything and like what I did about it. I have been overly stressed this week about it, and I wasn't having a great week, and I was really low energy, low carb, and today I had a refeed day. So today was the first day that I felt really, really good. Today was my high carb day, so I showed you guys all my food. I still have my last meal to eat. I was feeling really, really good, and I got to the gym and I was in like an amazing mood. And today I had deadlifts, hip thrusts, and a lot of like glute hamstring accessory work. My last deadlift PR was 185 for 2, and it was like a real grind. And I think about a week ago, probably a week ago, I was doing 170 for 3, and that was in my Pursue Your Passion, Find Happiness video. At the very end of the video, I showed you guys that, and it was like a pretty big struggle. Today, I think I threw like 175 on the bar, and it was like super easy. Like it went up like no problem at all, and I was like, all right, let me try like 185. 185 was my last PR, and I got it for 2, and I feel really good at 175. Try 185 for 3, went up like butter. And I've had a 200-pound deadlift on my goal board for like a year now. Like it's like a milestone number. It's a pretty big number. I'm 112 pounds, so that's a pretty heavy number for me. So I threw 200 on the bar, just said screw it, let's try it. 185 felt really, really good. And I hit 200 for 3, and I felt really good about that. And that was just like really something that I needed it. I needed to hit that PR today. I did not anticipate it, and like that has been on my goal board for like a long time, so I can literally check that off today. And it was like such a good feeling. I said like fuck yes at the end of it. I got a video of it. I'll put it in like right now in this video. Have you guys ever seen that meme where there's one guy who's chipping away at a dirt tunnel, and there's diamonds at the very end of it on this side of the screen, and it looks like he's turning around with his little like axe chipper thing, and he's like very upset, wanting to go home because he just dug for such a long time and never found the diamonds. And then up top there's another guy with the same chipper, and he's still grinding and still chipping away at the dirt, and he's like super close to the diamonds, and he eventually gets to the diamonds, and the other guy doesn't because he turned around and gave up right before he even got to his goal, which was like so close, right at his fingertips. That's kind of how I felt today. I felt like I was grinding really hard all week. I was having a really rough week, a really off week for me. Normally I'm pretty positive, normally I'm pretty strong, normally I'm feeling really good. This week was opposite of all of that, and today was finally that day where I chipped away so hard that I finally hit those diamonds. And that is a really good lesson for me and a really good lesson for you guys. Just something to take away from this, just that if you feel like you're struggling and like really chipping away at your goals and you're not seeing that progress and you're not feeling super good all the time, don't give up just because you don't feel great 100% of the time. You are going to eventually break through that and get there, but you just have to keep going when you feel like crap. You can't just let your negative feelings about that particular day or that particular weigh-in or that particular gym session, your feelings that day, you can't let that get in the way of you reaching your goals, because you are going to eventually get there as long as you keep pushing through. I'm starving, so I'm gonna go eat my last meal. I'm gonna show you guys how to make a smoothie bowl, so come with me this way. All right, first things first, we are going to get some ice. I like to do a whole entire ice tray. I like to fill it up all the way. I have a NutriBullet, so if anybody else has a NutriBullet, then this might work for you, but if you have another blender, it all depends on the blender. It's really hard to tell which works best. Emily Hayden has a Ninja, and that works like in 5 seconds, and mine works decently well. Like, it'll make it, but it doesn't work in 5 seconds like the Ninja does. So I'm doing a scoop of this new Oh boy. Okay. I just kind of eyeball this. You can weigh it out if you want to. I track like a cup a day because I use it in my coffee and okay, that took a few tries, but I finally got it to all blend. It is so thick. It does take a little while if you have a shitty blender like I do. It was a full serving. There you have it. So I know a lot of you guys really wanted to see the smoothie bowl recipe. That is the recipe. It's just protein, almond milk, and a lot of ice and a lot of blending. It's kind of a lot of work, but it's so worth it. Makes this huge bowl, and it takes me a really long time to finish it at night. I have it every single night, even if it's cold out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to do the same video, but with my low carb day tomorrow. So the same video of me figuring out my meals in MyFitnessPal and then doing the full day of eating afterwards. So let me know if you guys like that because I think that's kind of a good idea. I don't know. Thank you guys so much for watching.